Hello there, beauty ravers, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Raven, and this is where I like to rave about beauty. If you would ever so kindly hit that like and subscribe button to become part of my little family here on YouTube, it means so much to me. Now without further ado, let's jump on into the video. Hi guys! Today I have a super fun video. I'm so excited to get into this. You're probably wondering, what could be that fun, Raven? Oh, I'll tell you what's so fun. It is the new Colourpop The Child palette. I am in love. Look how cute that little baby Yoda is. You can call him the child, but I'm always going to call him a baby Yoda. So, you know. This is what the palette looks like. When you open her up, this is the color story. I'm obsessed. What about you? I'm so excited to play with this palette with you guys. If you weren't aware, me and my boyfriend are like Star Wars fanatics. Actually, my entire family is really into Star Wars. I want to share a little bit of the love I have for Star Wars with you for just a moment. I did make a Baby Yoda magnet. Super cute. I also have a Darth Maul magnet. I know Darth Maul has nothing to do with today's video, but he is a Star Wars character, so I figured we could incorporate him. He is actually the first one I ever made, and he is also a magnet. And last but not least, we have a little R2-D2. I also have this super cute Baby Yoda plushie that my boyfriend got me from Target the other day. How adorable. So happy. So he's gonna, share some love with us. He's gonna sit in our background for today's video. We'll set him right there for now. I also have my Baby Yoda eating a frog pop figure that I got from Walmart. We're also going to set him. All right, now they're both hanging out with us back there in my background. My boyfriend owns a lot of the Star Wars Lego sets. I could get into all of our Star Wars stuff. However, I don't want this video to be an hour long about my Star Wars collection because this video is not about my Star Wars collection. It is about this palette. So we have to get into this. I know, I'd love to sit here and talk to you guys for hours about Star Wars. Alas, we need to get into this tutorial. And swatches, because I know you all are dying to see swatches of this palette. So let's get into that. But first, I'd like to share my accessories with you today. I am wearing my Honeybee Heart Gem plugs from Love Kills Boutique. This one did come without the little honeybee. Super sad. I got them today. I was just gonna glue them back on, but I couldn't find them anywhere in the package. So I did email Love Kills Boutique and let them know. Hopefully they'll send me a replacement because that's really sad. I miss my little honeybee. I thought these were the cutest thing. I love them. Regardless, I'm still gonna wear them even without the little honeybee. But it does make it a little less cute. So hopefully they will send me a replacement. We'll see. I'm also wearing this super cute emerald necklace. Not sure if you can really see that, but this was my mom's. I have no idea where it's from, but it's green. And so is the Baby Yoda. So I figured it would be appropriate. My nails are not from Color Street. I know, who am I? The only reason that is when I was dyeing my hair, which by the way, fresh dye, and look, I added a little ombre. There's some dark green now. When I was dyeing my hair, I got dye on my Color Street nails, so I had to take them off, and I wanted to film this video, so I threw these on. These are the Ardell Nail Addict Premium. My shirt is from Walmart. I think it's super cute, and I think it's appropriate for this video. All right, guys, now let's jump into some swatches. Precious Cargo, Right Hand Mando, Just Like a Tatooine, Sipping Soup, Baby Face, The Force, Little Frog, Float Your Crib, and last but not least, Droid Protocol. This is the palette. Now let's jump into this look. Alright guys, I have already gone ahead and moisturized my face using my e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer, and I have gone ahead and primed my eyes using my NYX Pigment Primer. Now let's dive into this adorable palette. I want to start with the shade Just Like a Tatooine, and I want to take that on my large crease brush from Moda, and I'm going to pack that in my upper crease. A little bit of kick up in the pan, to be expected, but just so you know. Good color payoff. That was just one dip, so I'm pretty impressed so far. Now that we have it packed down, we're going to lightly blend it with that same brush. Now I want to take the shade Float Your Crib, and I want to pick that shade up on my 223 Petite Eye Blender from Jessup. And lots of kick up, but that doesn't really bother me, but again, just something to note. And I'm going to apply this to the outer portion of my crease. There was a little bit of fallout with this shade as well. Not a big deal because I do my eyes before my base, but if you were to do it the other way around, it might bother you. Now just going in with that same brush, I want to use the shade Little Frog, and I want to pack that in the inner portion of the actual crease. This is one of Colourpop's famous sequin shadows. I don't know why they do the mattes with little sequins in them. I know it really bothers a lot of people. Not really sure why they continue to do this. However, I know a lot of people were happy that this palette did only contain the one versus a lot of Colourpop palettes containing quite a bit of those sequin shadows. So at least this one only had the one. Now I'm going to blend those two shadows with my Doe Color number 2 brush. Alright, now I'm going to cut my crease using my NYX glitter primer, and I'm just going to take the glitter primer on my LA Colors eyeshadow shader brush. The first shimmer shade I want to apply to my lid is going to be the Force, and I want to apply that to the outer portion of my lid. I'm going to be taking that on my Doe Color number 5 brush and just packing that on the outer portion of the lid. I'm actually going to try and spray my brush with my setting spray to try and make the shadow a little bit easier to pick up, because it's not wanting to pick up on my brush the best. I mean, it's picking itself up, but it's not what I want it to be doing, so I'm going to spray my brush really quickly. There's a ton of fallout with this shade, by the way. I am happy, however, this palette does not contain a pressed glitter, which most of Colourpop's little palettes have been lately, so I'm very happy to see there is no pressed glitters. However, I will say I think Colourpop's pressed glitter formula is my favorite when it comes to a pressed glitter. I think it's the least messy out of all the pressed glitters I have in my collection, so I will give them credit where credit is due. However, I do much prefer the palettes that do not contain the pressed glitters. Now I want to dip into Sipping Soup, and I want to apply that to the middle portion of my lid using my Doe Color number 5 brush. This shadow seems to pick up a lot easier on my brush. And they blend very seamlessly into each other, which I really enjoy. Now for the inner portion of the lid, I want to go in with Right Hand Mando, and I'm just using that same Doe Color number 5 brush. This shadow also seems to pick up pretty nicely on my dry brush as well. Alright, now let's do the lower lash line. And for the lower lash line, I think I want to go in with Droid Protocol. I want to put that on the outer portion of the lower lash line, and for the inner portion of the lower lash line, I want to go in with Babyface. And I'm just going to use my Doe Color number 12 brush. Sounds like people are screaming outside my house. I should probably see what the ruckus is all about. I'm not going to. I'm going to continue my makeup, so ignore that. I'm going to try to too. I'm going in with Droid Protocol first. Now going in with Babyface. I'm going to lightly blend those two shadows together using my Luxie 209 large shader brush. Now for our inner corner highlight, I want to go in with the shade Precious Cargo, and I'm going to take that on my Doe Color number 13 brush. But first, I'm going to spray it with my setting spray. Alright guys, this is basically our finished look. I am going to do the other side, my base, my eyebrows, anything else I need to do, and I will be right back. And I'm back to share my thoughts and reviews on this palette so far. I'm in love. It's incredible. Do you want to know what lipstick I'm wearing? Because I feel like that's kind of taking the show right now, and wasn't really the intention. However, I kind of knew it was going to happen. I am actually wearing my Colored Rain in the shade Lucky Charm lipstick. I'm obsessed with this. This is the first time I'm wearing it, actually. And also it kind of goes with my hair. I feel like the whole look is just kind of coming together with this lipstick. But anyways, this is not what this video is about. Let's talk about my thoughts and reviews on this palette so far. I'm obsessed. I really am. I think this is so beautiful. How do you guys like the look? Personally, I adore it. I think it came out so cute. I'm really happy I picked this up. I was gonna pick this up regardless of what came in this palette, to be honest. It's the child for me. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, like I said in the beginning of this video. Me and my boyfriend are obsessed. Watch The Mandalorian every single week. I'm so excited for the new episode. If you haven't seen the last one, oh my goodness, are you in for a treat? Something big is coming our way, guys, and I don't want to spoil anything for any of you, but I'm so excited. Honestly, this is where it gets fun because, like I said, I would have bought this palette regardless of what was in the palette. However, I would have bought this palette regardless of the cover because I think this color story is really up my alley. I'm obsessed with greens and grungy greens especially. So this is everything I could want. There's no pressed glitters. There's only one sequin shadow. I can't complain, guys. There is some fallout, but you know, I'm not really worried about that. If you are, then you know, it's something to note. There's nothing that's gonna keep me from using this palette because I honestly think I'm gonna use this quite a bit, which is a lot for me because I have to use so many different things on my channel to get content out for you guys. But this is something I think I'll come back to a time and time again. It just seriously performed very, very well. I think the look is just, oh my goodness. And the fun part is I really could have gone quite a few different ways with this palette. And for it only being a 9-pan, sometimes it's hard to get multiple different looks, but this palette delivers. I feel like you really could get quite a few different looks with it. Colourpop, you're doing me right. You're doing it right, Colourpop. I'm so proud of you. You've come a long way. I hope you keep progressing with palettes like this one. Let me know, guys. Are you gonna pick it up? Are you as excited as I am? Did you guys already pick it up on the first launch? What do you guys think about this palette? Do you like it? Is it for you? I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this palette, so please do let me know down below. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and stay beautiful. Mwah!